Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be taking a look at XL Scrafty. I needed to power it up a few more times, hatched a few eggs, and we're ready to go, so let's go ahead and test it out. But before we continue on, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, turn notifications on, so you don't miss any of my videos. And with that said, let's get into this. Alright, so Scrafty, looking good here. We're going to be leading with it the entire time, I do believe. And in the back, we're going to have Nidoqueen and Ninetales. For the Ninetales, we're going to be switching it off between Charm and Powdered Snow. And we're eventually going to actually swap it out for Well-Ran down the line. Nidoqueen is going to maintain on the team the entire time. And I had a blast! Scrafty is always a fun Pokemon to use. The thing is just somewhat tanky other than taking super effective damage like we just see. We're fighting in dark, so of course a Moonblast is pretty much going to one-shot you. And of course we're also weak to fighting. But hey, it still puts in the work, and I had a good time today, so let's see what we have going on. Now I got a little story time for you folks. Got a little fun story time for you. Probably some of the kids might like this here because we got a little Fortnite to talk about regarding my son and playing low meta, challenging yourself. So I did not tell my son to do this at all. He was over here a couple of days ago, and he doesn't really play video games when he's not over here. So when he comes over, it's like, you know, game time with dad, right? So he likes to play, I'm not going to name all the games, but one specifically, Fortnite, right? And he's been getting very good, progressively just getting better and better every time he comes over here. And it's very surprising because, you know, he doesn't play when he's gone. So he's basically just learning every time he comes over. It's not like he hasn't played much. He's been playing it for years and all that. But as you get older, you know, into your teens, as you were a younger kid, you start becoming more honed in your game skills, more aware of what's going on and what you really need to do, right? So I'm watching him. I like to watch him play. All right, so let's just close up this story here. I got really long with it. I had to stop that. All right, so basically he's using a pistol and he's going up against people that have got the automatics, man. They got the hard-hitting guns and all this stuff, and he's just smoking them with a pistol. And I'm looking over at him like, let's go. What all of a sudden made you want to do this? Like, I just want to challenge myself. Let's get it, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Challenge yourself. Step above. This is a video game. If you're going to go and pick a pistol going up against these people using the best of the best and you're still smoking them and getting a freaking victory royale, you're going to be something else. Once you get your hands on another one of these automatics or whatever you're going to do, if you choose to do that, you're going to be that much better. So just keep it like that. Let's get it. So anyways, just thought that was kind of fun. I explained to him, I was like, you know, when I get pissed off at Go Battle League, you know, it's not just me losing a battle or the game lagging or me getting ripped off because of the Go Battle League's horrible mechanics and lag at the current moment. It's also my livelihood. I got to pull some battles here, some fun battles. I don't want to just win a bunch of RPS, rock, paper, scissors. I want to have some interesting challenges here. So, you know, I explained to him all that. It's like, you're going off meta, buddy. Anyways, thought you guys would enjoy that. Let's see what we have going on here. Just having a little fun. Got Go Battle Day tomorrow, so make sure you get on that. I'm not even going to say when I'm going to start, man. Too many thirsties out here. So, got the charm on the Ninetales here versus the Powdered Snow. Going to go ahead and charm down. I don't know why. I just wanted to have charm on it. Like I said, we're going to switch it up. Looks like it was really worth having charm at this moment here with this Shadow Machamp. Simply shielding this up. We got a charm through already. Yep, and down it goes. All right, fantastic. Let's see what we have. Full commentary. Let's get it. Scrafty in the lead the entire time. Met with a Giratina. Always love to see it. Got the charm in the back. Oh, yeah. I wonder why. We've seen that. So they're going to be swapping into a Cresselia. Now, we do have, you know, Ninetales that can handle the Giratina. So technically, we don't need to swap immediately. We're going to go ahead and try to catch a Moonblast. Oh, that is so beautiful. Catching a Moonblast with Nidoqueen is extremely satisfying. All right, so we're just going to, yeah. Oh, and one more thing here. Stone Edge Nidoqueen's going to be putting in that work. We do not have Earth Power. We're going to go Stone Edge the entire time. Because I found out, I was like, you know what? Earth Power is good and all, right? Especially on a Shadow Nidoqueen and everything. But I feel like Stone Edge is going to come in more handy. We've used it before. We've tested it before. Showcased it. Got a video up. Several of them probably. And it works great. It's going to take a lot of people by surprise, as you're going to see in these battles. So let's see what happens here. Gonna go ahead and go for the Poison Fang on this because, well, we're about to go down. Might as well just, you know, lower its defense before we do go. Swapping into Ninetales so they can't get an inch of extra farm. And we're going to be able to charm down. They are shieldless at this point, coming in with a Registeel. So, all right, now at this point, I was thinking, oh my gosh, All right, we can do this. I'm still not nervous yet. I'm going to tell you when I do get nervous. So they take me out with a flash cannon. Okay, we waste energy. Doesn't matter. What a powder snow or a weather ball. I guess it's extra damage. Extra damage would have helped no matter what. So they're swapping into the Cresselia. I'm thinking, you know, I have to shield this. Moonblast is going to basically bring me down to nothing. All right, so we're trucking on. We shielded up that Moonblast, and I'm just hoping that this is going to be enough to take them out. Come on. All right, it is. Let's get it. So we know they have energy. I tried to catch here, but I failed miserably, and now I'm hitting myself over the head because I just allowed them to get more energy, and now we're going to get hit by a Focus Blast, and I could have sworn that they had enough to pretty much get to another one. They must have been right on the cusp of it. So we get to this foul play. This is not enough. And I'm thinking, now they're going to get to it. Nope. And we get them with a counter. And we take the win. Thank you, Scrafty. Next battle. Met with a Giratina. Love to see it with that charm in the back. Okay. Swapping into a Talonflame. We're going to go ahead and bring in that old Nidoqueen. Can you guess it? Do you think we're going to go for a Stone Edge and land it? Because this is one of those times where you absolutely love to see it. So let's see what happens here. They're expecting, what, a Poison Fang? Stone Edge, let's go. Granted, we did use a shield, but it doesn't really matter. As long as we win this swap, we got two Pokemon that can handle this Giratina here, and we're looking pretty good. Scrafty and Ninetales are a pretty stinking good team right there. Those two Pokemon paired up together can take on quite a bit. So, we're going to go ahead and go down almost. Nidoqueen said, nah, I got one more Poison Fang to get off before I go. Sounds good. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Scrafty. They immediately swap into an Escavalier. Although we are weak to counter, that is not getting stab over there. Plus, we're pretty thick. As you can see, the counters are adding up, but it's really not putting too much of a dent into us. You know, it's obviously adding up. And we still have that unfortunate charm user in the back. Well, it's not unfortunate. It's going to be good in this case, I suppose. But I want to do as much damage as possible. We're all vamped up with our attack. Might as well just go down with the ship. Since we still do have a shield, and at this point, we're simply going to go ahead and just charm him down here. Going for a Joe run, getting our last shield. Giratina cannot take us out. There's no way. I mean, there is a way, and that is by getting a boost by this ancient power. All right, no boost. If they would have gotten that, it would have been looking pretty bad. I think we could have still pulled off a win, but it would have been looking pretty nasty. But we're taking that win very comfortably. Moving on. Next battle, what are we going to see? Trevenant? All right, love to see it. Let's go. Got the ice in the back. Let's get it. All righty. So for this case here, I don't know how you like to play it, but just keep going for foul plays, all right? That's your best bet. That Trevenant Seed Bomb is going to start adding up, so don't sleep on it. For the most part, the people that I've been going up against with the Scrafty, they just let it go. Let's see if we can get a shield here. All right, see, exactly. Yeah, look at that. See, they don't shield it up. They just let it go. So, we're going to let this go, unfortunately. And I think we're actually going to have to use a shield. Isn't that wacky? Yeah, and that pretty wacky. Oh, we're letting it go. Yeah, I just felt like it wasn't worth it at that point. I'm just going to go ahead and farm down with Nidoqueen. Seeing that Trevenant could have been somewhat of a threat. Oh boy, here we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go Stone Edge, folks. Up against that Walrein. Whoopsie. Okay. All right, so Stone Edge, how much is it going to do? Shadow Nidoqueen. Oh boy. We swap into our Ninetales. We almost charm them out. And they have a Swampert in the back as they immediately swap as they see ours here. So this is good. We only do have one shield and we have a Nidoqueen. So I think we're not going to be able to pull this one off. But hey, it was still fun to see the Walrein getting Stone Edged by Nidoqueen. I mean, it's pretty satisfying. But it's not over until it's over. But unfortunately, the Swampert is just going to be too spammy at this point. It's just, yeah, that's not happening. Nidoqueen's just not going to be able to do it here. And they still have a shield left, so this is completely over. If we had a shield as well, then it could have been possible. We go Poison Fang and then just farm them down, but that's definitely not happening. And I do believe the Walrein probably had a charge move anyway. So, yeah, good game. Moving on to our next opponent. What are we going to see? A Jellicent. All right, another good lead. All right, I was looking all right today for the leads. So this is pretty good. They're going to be swapping to try to catch a foul play. But that's not happening today. I'm not going to be just frantically tapping on my charge moves. We swap into Ninetales with Charm. Hello, Mandibuzz. How's it going? Aerial Ace. You gotta love it, man. That damage from Aerial Ace to Ninetales, it's like doing nothing. Look at that. You know, it's adding up, but I mean, we're going to be able to come out of here with a lot of energy. We're going to immediately throw a Dazzling Gleam. And do you want to run Dazzling Gleam if you're going for Charm? I'm going to say not really. You're probably going to want to run Psy Strike because your Charm damage is just doing so much. But in this case, I can't complain about that. That's a lot of Dazzling Gleam damage. They're going for a Bubble Beam. And we're just going to go ahead and continue to charm away. They're trying to get a shield. I wasn't going to give it up. Go ahead and Bubble Beam me again, and one more quick move will take us out here. We're going to immediately bring in Scrafty, and they swap into Ninetales to catch a not very effective foul play. But we have a Nidoqueen in the back, and that is what you call, well, you already know, rock, paper, scissors. All right, that's the name of the game, right? Esport ready. Esport, let's go. I never heard of an esport that revolved around a rock, paper situation, no matter how skilled you are. Right? This is crazy, right? I don't know, how does that an esport? It's like literally calling rock, paper, scissors a game of skill. Like, come on, let that sink in for a moment. Rock, paper, scissors, a game of skill. It literally has nothing to do with skill. Now, granted, Go Battle League, it does revolve around skill. There's no doubt about that. I'm not saying that. I mean, it's funny because people would grab that and say, well, he said it's not an esport. It certainly requires skill for sure, but in a lot of cases, right, it doesn't. Anyways, next battle met with a Swampert. Okay, no problem. It's not Shadow. So we're just going to go ahead and keep on vamping up our power-up punch. Don't think we want to go for foul play, honestly, here. Yeah, just going to keep going for this. And we will be shielding towards the end here. Let's see if we can get a shield out of them. And we do. Beautiful. We kind of need to get rid of this because of Nidoqueen. We don't want to see that at all with it. So we just got to get rid of that at all costs. Going to shield this up and just keep going with the power-up punch here. We get 2 shields from them, which I found pretty incredible. Now, the reason why I don't swap right here is because we're so vamped up already and we do a good amount of damage. I figured let's just stay here and just do as much as we can. Why not? Unfortunately, the downfall of that is well, now they're loaded up on energy, right? That thing doesn't take much to gain a bunch of energy, and it could have moves that are super effective against both Nidoqueen and Ninetales. So they go crunch, we call it. Good call. Now we'll go ahead and shield this one up. It is a Sludge Bomb, so good call. We do have Powdered Snow now, as you've seen me change the move. I just wanted to see what would happen, just because. Powdered Snowing down, beautiful. No shields on either end. Now this is going to get interesting. Coming in with a Scrafty. Okay, I was looking out for them trying to catch here. So, I mean, that's obviously not going to be going for no Dazzling Gleam. We go ahead and go for Powdered Snow. They're not going to be able to take us out with no amount of... Well, yeah, so yes, if they had a certain amount of energy, yeah, they could. So Foul Play is just simply not enough. And Dazzling Gleam is going to absolutely just eradicate that thing. So taking the win there, looking good. Moving on to our next opponent. What are we going to see? A Galvantula. All right, that's good. All right, finally we got a bad lead here. So we're going to immediately swap into Ninetales with Powdered Snow. Unfortunately, not able to get off Weather Ball here. And we're going to go ahead and let it go. It's a discharge. Okay, that sounds good to me. They're going to be bringing in Greedent here, which is just normal type. It's going to have Body Slamming Crunch, which we're resisting the Crunch. So they're basically just going to go for Body Slams here. I am going to be trying to go for the Dazzling Gleam. I just want to do as much damage as I can. Weather Ball is Weather Ball. I guess it's still going to be good, but I figure they're going to let it go through. Let's see if they do. Beautiful, and they absolutely do. Now, at this point, we could have maybe just shielded up and just tried to took the win here, but it's not worth the risk if they wanted to shield a return. That's a seed, or the bullet seed is going to eventually start adding up. So bringing in Scrafty to farm down, which is beautiful. Just taking no amount of damage is great. Immediately swapping into our Nidoqueen, and as they do bring in their Galvantula, they're going to be coming in here with a Giratina. All right, now, this is going to be crazy, right? This is not looking good at all, huh? How am I going to pull this one off? The only way it seems like you're going to be able to win this is if you pretty much almost take out this Giratina or lower its defense enough so that you can potentially counter it down and then hold on to shield somehow with the Scrafty, and you're going to... Let's see. All right, so unfortunately at this point, the strategy is kind of out the window-ish because they're going to probably immediately swap, and I needed to kind of counter them down to gain energy. They go Ancient Power, bring in their Galvantula, immediately throwing, and I'm obviously a lunge. All right, it's a super effective stab move, and it's getting a debuff on our Scrafty, so of course a lunge. All right, down goes our attack. We get a shield with Power Punch. Beautiful. All right, this is another Power Punch. You better not shield it up, or else... Oh, shoot. Okay, that was it. That was the only way to win this. And we pulled it off. Fantastic. Let's get it. Sometimes you don't bait, you just go for it. Well, we did bait it first, right? Next battle, another horrible lead. Good. Let's see what happens here. Talonflame, let's get it. Now, if they go for Brave Bird, that's going to obviously one-shot us. But then they're going to be kind of obligated to swap. And if they don't, then their defense is going to be lowered, and we're going to be able to farm them down. And since they do go for Brave Bird, well, let's see if that's the case. Okay, yeah, Brave Bird, so they'll swap here. Maybe they'll stay, but I highly doubt it. Oh, yeah, they're staying. Okay, that sounds good to me. All right, so they're getting energy and then retreating. So that's smart. They probably got a flame charge ready to go. Probably almost a Brave Bird. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get off that Poison Fang, lower the defense, and then bring in the Ninetales because it's kind of a better matchup because, well, we're just taking neutral damage from Grass Knot and Moonblast as opposed to the Nidoqueen, which is kind of taking a lot of damage from the Grass Knot, and then the accumulation of Psycho Cut is super effective. All right, so Ninetales, thicky thick. I love it. And I feel like this is all on the shoulders of the Ninetales at this point here. So we are building an illusion. This is a Dazzling Gleam, better shield it up. All right, they let it go. That's fine. So we can't really screw around anymore. We're going to go for another Weather Ball since they're low. Defense is down, and they're letting it go again. I don't remember actually. Or we shielded up. We know that they pretty much have 2 charge moves, so they immediately swap and they're bringing in. Oh boy, here we go. Stone Edge. We shield this up. Let's see what happens. Please tell me you let it go. You let this Stone Edge go, right? This is just a Poison Fang. You don't need to fear it. Bam! Let's stinking go, and we farm them down. Nidoqueen putting in that work. In comes Cresselia, we farm it down. In comes Talonflame, Poison Fang. They have a shield, but they know it's over. They think it's over. All right, good game. That was awesome. Nidoqueen coming in clutch. Keeping it moving here. Make sure you do hit the like button if you haven't done so yet. Got a great lead up against Walrein. And obviously we stay here. They were trying to catch, or they did catch. What? When the hell was that? Why did what? Okay, maybe I'm just thinking... I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I guess I felt like that was so obvious. I threw it, I saw it, and I was like, I made the decision to throw the Power Punch at a Cresselia. Okay. And then swap. Questionable. All right, so we're bringing in Nidoqueen, of course, so we're just doing our thing here. Moonblast, catching those Moonblasts. And I will shield this up. It's a Grass Knot. Yeah, of course it is. All right, they're going to be immediately swapping. Very nice strategy. They're going to take us out here. If they do not, it's an under tap. All right, they let it go. Or they take us out. They tap all the way. And we're just going to go for the Power Punch. We want to vamp this up. The Icicle Spear is not a threat. The Earthquake is not a threat. Yes, they're going to be doing damage. But Scrafty's, you know, kind of tanky. And as long as you're not taking super effective damage here. Especially at this XL level. So they're going another Icicle Spear. I'm farming all the way down. They got 2 shields. What's going to happen here, folks? What's going on? Expecting that Cresselia. Yep, there it is. We're going to try to trick them here by going for a Power Punch. Please shield this up. There's something back there that does not want to see Scrafty. So I think we... Alright, yeah, we shield this up. Okay. It's getting very interesting. Really putting on a lot of hope in that Scrafty with a very little amount of health left. Okay. Coming in here with the Ninetales, and they... we take them out barely. That's an... Okay, Obstagoon. Got it. All right, we're looking good here. We're not in the clear by any means. We have no shields, right? All right, so if they have a Gunk Shot, which is just not Gunk Shot, it was way too quick, so we don't have to worry about it. Cross Chop. All right, sounds good. This is why Ninetales Alolan is so amazing. Ice and Fairy typing, you get that Ice typing, but then at the same time, you're not weak to fighting. So it's just so great. And then you get the Fairy typing on the side. It's like, come on. You can't beat that. So Scrafty holding on to it, I guess it was a good call. So watch what happens here. And we take the win. Let's go. So, like we've seen before, I mean, it's weak to counter and it's weak to fighting. But man, it sure does absorb it nicely. I know there was no stab there, but still. All right, so we're looking good here, claiming our rewards. And this is some rare footage. Check it out. So we haven't hit it yet. This is the first hit. All right, get an excellent with a Golden Raz Ultra Ball. And we caught it at our first try. Crazy. All right, next battle. That's a fantastic lead. Let's see what they're going to be swapping into. A Deoxys. All right, now this kind of threw me off for a second because I knew Rock Slide, Psycho Boost. It's like I felt like I wanted to go Nidoqueen, but at the same time, I don't want to deal with the Psycho Boosts because, well, you know, super effective damage and all, and it can be spammed, you know, kind of fast. So Rock Slide, all right. That's unfortunate for the Ninetales, but it is going to be able to hang for a minute while taking neutral damage non-staff from the counters. Deoxys in the Ultra League is just thick. It's just a good Pokemon. I highly recommend when it does come back if you're somebody who's, you know, a big raider or, you know, into PvP or anything like that. If you want to know Deoxys, should you make an XL? I'm not going to say go to the ends of the earth to do so, but it's definitely something on the table that is pretty stinking good if you're able to accumulate those resources. Not trying to say give Niantic all your money or anything, but you know. Anyways, coming in with a Machamp, we're swapping into a Nidoqueen, And they're bringing it back at their wall rain. Now I completely spaced out that they had that. I'm just thinking, oh crap. But I got Stone Edge, so let's get it. This is going to go through. They have one shield. They didn't shield it up. Okay. Now we will shield this up. Easy. That Machamp is non-shadow, so we don't really need to worry about it. But this guy has something interesting, so it really kind of took me by surprise here. They're building up energy, and I'm thinking, all right, you're just building up to like bait and then rock slide or something, right? So they go payback. Oh, okay, a bait and then rock slide. I mean, I have no more shields. What am I talking about? So in comes Machamp, or Scrafty, and again with the Machamp beatdown. Look at this thing, going to town. Let's get it, Scrafty, my little buddy over here, best buddy. All right, so another Galvantula. This is horrible. We're going to go ahead and swap into Ninetales here with the Powdered Snow. And let this go through. It is a lunge. Okay, so they lowered our attack. All right, no problem. It's not very effective. They're bringing in a Clefable. And you know, it could be worse. It could be like, I don't know, Typhlosion. Or Registeel, I guess. So I'll take this matchup. I'm going to go straight for the Dazzling Gleam. Lowered attack, still doing massive amounts of damage. And they're farming us down here. But we still have to look out for their charge move. They can have Psychic. And they could have Moonblast, so we're kind of threatened with both of our Pokemon. So I will be shielding this up. It's a Moonblast bait. Well, I wouldn't even really call that a bait. Let's go for Moonblast. They're probably trying to lower our stats right there, right? So we're going to go ahead and see an Obstagoon here. We're going to go for the Poison Fang, obviously. Going for Stone Edge would just be... there's no way I'd be this, you know, where I'm at right now if I was going for Stone Edge in this situation here. And another Poison Fang. We're looking great. Those counters are resisted. The Scrafty doesn't really want to... Well, Scrafty wants to see it, actually. We just kind of need to maintain this position until the very end. So here we go. Swapping, trying to counter down there, but they swap really quick. So what is going to happen here? This is not good. This is not a great situation. But I knew I needed to keep the Nidoqueen alive. If I had the Nidoqueen alive with a little bit of health, enough to withstand a couple of quick moves from Galvantula and Obstagoon, we're good to go because both of those quick moves are resisted. And as long as we hold on to that shield, we're fine. So we take the lunge. Surprisingly, it didn't do as much damage as I thought. My gosh, are you kidding me? So anyways, this is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. Got a really incredible last win here, and we take the win. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care, trainers.